That's honestly when I try to tell women, like, don't get into that body dysmorphia thing because you're lying to yourself and that's how you end up looking weird.
If I was in a bad body dysmorphia place, I would be worried about my hairline. I've had it injected in my breasts, stem cell too. Like, yeah, so he just like took some stem cell and it wasn't exosomes, it was actual stem cell.
Okay.
And they just injected in my breasts. Rib remodeling is definitely something that
You don't think you need it, you just want it.
yes.
Hey everybody, it's Erin with DermFx again, and guess who I've got with me? My Playboy Playmate friend. Hi.
I love you.
Guess what? She brought her cover magazine for all of us to see. I'm so excited.
For those who didn't think it was real.
Look
here
at
it
this.
is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my
Very
only
pretty.
cover that
Okay.
I've ever done because I've done centerfold, I've done a feature, and I've done a digital feature. Now this one is my cover from Finland.
Awesome.
Everybody looks better laying down. Remember that.
That's kind of true, right? It's real like, yes. All right.
Don't get
well,
injected laying down too much. You don't want them to sit you up, right?
That's
So you can see
absolutely.
where your shadows.
We
chase
need
the
that
shadows.
gravity. Yes. Let's see the real gravity. Well, that's so exciting, Annine. I'm so happy
And
for
I
you.
have a
know
gift for
were-
you.
Oh, well,
Yep.
thank you.
Real quick, I wanted to show you this. It's so cool because it is a whoop cream SPF from Vacation.
How
since it's
fun is
summertime.
this?
I figured, you know.
I'm taking this to Mexico with me.
Yes, girl, they're gonna.
Hello.
Exactly.
Whoa.
It
All
literally
right, then.
looks, and that's the whole thing. Here, give me some. I'll help you out.
Yeah,
I love you. We're Italian. We do it too much. If we don't do it enough, it's not enough. You guys, you
There
know.
you go.
And then we always
A
help
little
each
bit
other
does
out.
a little bit, and a lot does a lot,
See,
right?
look how on your
Woo.
legs they're gonna love this
Okay,
because
I love
it's
it.
shiny. So there's hyaluronic acid, and then so that's the SPF, and then this is also an SPF, but it has a shimmer to it, and all girls love shimmer oil.
Shimmer's my favorite color. Are you kidding?
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I love that.
Woo.
Shimmer's my
Thank
favorite
you.
color. That's funny.
I love it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I'm getting all kinds. I guess
Yeah.
I shouldn't put them all on, right?
Yeah.
Especially since we're in the dark.
Well, you know, hey, you can't,
All
you
right.
can't use enough SPF. They say,
True,
right?
true.
You gotta
Oh,
just
look at
load it
that.
on.
That
Yep.
is so nice.
Covers
Well,
up all the
thank
reds and
you.
browns. Of course, I love you.
Oh my gosh,
I always
thank
want to
you
come.
so much.
They say when you're around, like team players or people that you look up to, you always bring a gift. That's something that Italians do.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's very true. Yes.
course.
Yes. Well, thank you so
Of
much. It's
course.
always good to see you.
Yes.
And so tell us what you've been up to.
Oh, girl, I'm planning my 40th birthday and then still doing the facials on the side.
Okay.
But my 40th birthday is August 28th, and I have to do another cover because every year I do a cover or a feature with my birthday party.
Okay.
So that's coming
exciting.
up August 28th. But before that, I'm going to be helping you at your expo.
Yes, you are. Do tell. Do tell.
Because so many people want to come and check it out, and it's my first time going, so I might as well get on the mic with you and help kind
Yeah. I love it.
of. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be my first expo with DermFx. So
Oh, we have such a great time. I mean, it's great. Expos are always exciting. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah. Lots of people, lots of fun, lots of energy going on.
lot to put together too, right?
It is. It's like a wedding.
It's like a wedding.
It kind of is a lot.
I know. See, so you know, and is this year? How many have you done? Is this an annual
Wow.
event?
Oh, yeah. It's annual. Gosh, I don't know. 12 maybe? How many have we done? 12?
Wow, that is more than an annual. Yeah, that is good. That is like
a lot.
century. Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of know what's up.
This is my third Playboy magazine release party at a
Okay.
mansion where I have to get a red carpet. I have to get a luxury car sponsor, Newport Drip. Usually comes out and brings Lamborghinis, Rolls Royce. I have Tony hosting the event.
Okay.
You know, so we're going to be doing like some IVs at the beginning of the party in the mansion. We have all these
Oh.
videographers showing up and showing out.
Okay.
And then we have our like TikTok performers. We have a violinist this year.
Okay.
We have fire dancers, all types of crazy stuff
Oh, I
celebrating my
love it.
40th birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, it's going to be a big one. Good for
Yeah.
you.
And then we take the cover and we put it on the red carpet and we have everybody walk it and take pictures as a, you know, and then we usually put the sponsors on the thing. So yeah, it's a big thing. And I know how hard those things could be, but they're fun.
They're fun.
And
It's
they're
a lot of work.
worth it.
They're worth it.
Yeah.
I do think they're worth it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, we even cut ours down and did different locations now because we were doing one a year and it got to be so gargantuan
Nice, yeah.
that we couldn't give the customer service that we wanted. Like this
Right.
the one we had last January, I was kind of like, I don't think we have enough staff for what's going on here.
Right.
So we're doing them kind of like city to city now because
And I had no idea because I'm going to Dana Point tomorrow to get my first Diamond Globe facial, and I'm a
excited
San
for you.
Clemente girl.
Okay, great.
So
well,
I was like, oh,
all
we're gonna
right,
have to
got
go
a
all
home
the way
base
to
there.
Newport. Yeah,
There you go. Awesome.
I love that.
Okay, good.
DermFx is
Last time we were here, we were all wondering about, oh my gosh, who's had a facelift,
This
who
is the best
hasn't,
part.
right? And now I'm excited that Kris dropped to she did it with, right? And it's this guy.
It's okay. This is the one. I did look him up last night. I'm an Instagram influencer, so I looked at his stats. He averages about 5 likes per post. So that interested me. And then there was no before and after photos on his Instagram
I think
at all.
he must be like a famous guy behind the scenes. Like maybe he's trying to be like, do you know who I am?
I'm like, did this
Only
guy
these
take his
people
life
know who
savings
I am.
out and pay Kris Jenner to make a joke? Because I'm like, really?
I don't think there would be anybody that could pay Kris Jenner enough. I think he has to somehow have done somebody who she saw, I don't know.
Because she literally went and said this, right? She went and posted this. She said, this is the guy who did it. Because I don't know if your people can pull up his Instagram. Like, even looking at his website, you guys, like,
it's super
this
plain.
is a super low budget website.
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit.
Really?
I'm thinking this might be some type of a...
Why would she lie for him,
I just
though?
look at her facelift. Look at this woman on People. She looks like the cat lady. Like, this is not a good facelift, even on his website.
But that's like a canned picture.
I know, but
don't
I'm
even
just
think
like,
that's-
what is going on here? This can't be real.
Articles that he's been featured in. So he's
Oh.
been featured in People,
Okay.
Allure magazine.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's not his picture. Okay.
Okay,
We'll give him
okay.
a break on that one.
Okay, we're going to give him a break here. Well, the reason why, you guys, if you pull up his Instagram, you'll see what I'm talking about. He had blurry photos.
Really?
I swear.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking maybe this is like some
But how
type-
could you pay Kris Jenner anything
That's
to
what I'm
lie
saying.
for you?
Did she come out on a video and saying this?
I guess
Does
I've only
anybody
heard
know?
hearsay that she said it. I don't even
Yeah,
know how
like
she
that's why I
said it.
wanted to know the source. Like, did she come out into a video and say this, or is this like something?
But
that
what
she
a
put on
great
her
lie
Instagram?
for him if it is
It's
just
the-
rumor.
This is
Right?
huge. It's going viral. Everybody's looked at his
Oh
stuff.
yeah, and by the way, I do all of Kris Jenner's Botox. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and if you take a look at his Instagram, there he is. Okay, so this is the guy I looked up last night. Now, go to one of his posts, please. We're gonna go to Annine Recon
Oh, he only
right
has
now.
43 posts.
Yeah, exactly. And what is he averaging on his post right now? That has like 6,000 likes on that one. Go down. It's like, this looks a little different than what I looked at last night, but click on that. Has like 75 comments. I mean, the ones I was looking at yesterday weren't like that many, but yeah, anyways, this is, I think, a little different than what I looked at last night, but this is the guy.
Okay. Well, I wish somewhere we could find gossip of how
This
she would
is
even
it.
find him.
This is it. Click on it. He's averaging so now he's getting 46 comments, 530 likes. For somebody who did Kris Jenner, that doesn't make any sense.
I guess you're right.
264 likes. It doesn't make any sense. He's posting blurry videos. He's posting blurry pictures. I don't get it.
Huh.
As an influencer,
17, though.
this is his 2017. Yeah, but she posted him last night. He should be 1.2 million.
Blowing
right now.
up. Yeah, you'd think.
Something's not right. I call something's not right.
Because I'm not even one to go look stuff like that up, but I am.
Why
for
would
this.
she all of a
I
sudden
don't know.
post him and then he wouldn't even post it on his Instagram? Why would she all of a sudden? Somebody AI'd it.
Oh.
I think it's AI'd. Let's go to what Tony said earlier.
Oh.
They're doing all types of stuff with everybody these days. You never know
You
what's
think
real
it's
or
all
what's
AI
not.
pictures, you guys? What if it is? And Kris Jenner just looks the same?
I'm telling you,
all
right?
hiding in her
It was
house
all a
and never
big
coming out?
joke to begin with.
She's like,
Just to
let's
get
just see
this
how
guy.
many likes we can get from my friend Steve over
Yeah,
here.
friend Steve.
Ah,
I have
Steve,
no
I'm gonna
idea.
get you so busy. Well, let's just see what happens.
But
And I'm
I
gonna
would rather talk about Zac. This is actually who I want to talk about too.
Oh yeah, this is you. Okay,
This is my thing.
okay. Let's talk about it.
Okay, girlfriend. So I need some advice.
Okay.
So I was asked to do a collaboration with my good friend Joe Hadid, who is a two-time board certified surgeon. He does ab sketching professionally. There's also like another way. If you go on his bio, I could read it. But anyways, he wants to ab sketch me.
Okay.
He wants to take the fat out of my bra fat.
Okay.
Put it in my hips. Then do rib remodeling all in
That's
one
the
session.
part I was like, whoa. Let's talk about
The rib remodeling is
remodeling.
the scary part because I've done the lipo and ab sketching. That's
yeah,
fine.
That's fine. I was
not a
like, yeah,
problem.
that's fine. But okay, so
Rib
let's talk
remodeling.
about what rib remodeling
So
means.
it means to take a little hammer, dink dink, on each side, dink dink. If you look at the commercials, they make it look real easy.
Yes, they do.
And then put
They
it back
cinch you in.
together.
It's like that.
And then you have to wear that for 3 months. Imagine being
Are
in a
you
cast.
up for that?
So that's what I am not sure if I'm up to. But then I don't want to be like 15 years from now, everybody, I got this great like collab and
Yeah. Should I do it?
and then 10 years everybody's doing them and I had this great collab and then I missed
Didn't
my
do it.
thing. Yeah. Because if you look at his bio,
I
he's
feel like
like,
your waist looks really small.
it's not like I mean, it's
could
just
be
sad.
small. I guess
think
every woman thinks
we
their
talk
waist
about
could be
this whole
smaller.
thing with Playboy. It's just like my girlfriend Olga. She's 55 years old. You should look at her waist, and she's still doing Playboy. And she's making
really?
like they just paid her $7,000 to fly 24-hour flight to go open up Poppy Steakhouse. Like just because she's an influencer that still looks good at 55 though.
Okay.
So at 39, I feel like giving up when it comes to Playboy, getting my rib remodeling done, Joe.
Okay,
I
Joe.
feel like giving up.
Okay.
But then I think of my girlfriend like Olga. Or you think of other girls that are killing it at 45.
Yeah.
Like
well,
Chloe.
Well, even 45 is like the new 30, I think.
It is
It's
if you
not
have
really,
the right surgeon.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't go into your 40s without a
Okay.
surgeon. Give me a break.
So he wants to show off your body with his technique and show
Yep,
everybody
and
like
to all
why-
the followers, I just have to post it, which is another weird thing, but I'll be fine with that. I don't care about that. Posting it.
Yeah.
You know? It's more of just like the rib remodeling surgery. Like
Maybe he's trying to make that the hot new thing because really I haven't heard about. I mean, rib remodeling. I feel like when I worked for a plastic surgeon 20 years ago, I could remember one girl doing that, but she was kind of like a hefty woman.
Do you think Kim got rib remodeling done for the Meta?
100%.
So
do you?
Beverly Hills, baby, that's where he's at. I mean, she has to have gotten it
her
done.
waist is this big.
You looked at that.
Unless they just made her hips that big to where
lots
her
of
waist looks that
trizepatide.
big.
Well, yeah, you could do a lot of lipo, a lot of trizepatide, get that waist real small and then not breathe. But I think it's a possibility. So that's why I'm thinking.
Okay.
I like to be like Kim Kardashian. Who doesn't?
Yeah, she is definitely.
I look up to her. I look up to queens. I look
why
up to
doesn't
you.
I
I look
wonder
up
why
to
she
Kim.
doesn't? I don't know. I feel like they're the ones that set the trends, but maybe it's going to be you that sets this trend, child.
That's what
you
they're
and him.
thinking.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
what
like,
we're
hey,
thinking.
everybody.
So we'll have to stay tuned for that. I'll let you guys know if I took the plunge.
All right.
Yeah.
We will have to find out.
Yeah.
I want to watch that rib remodeling and see if it's worth it. But a cast for 3 months. Ooh. Yeah. It reminds me of like butt implants. I have quite a few patients that have gotten like legit butt implants.
those are.
Girl, you have to like lay on your stomach for 6 months.
Oh, right. For those, yeah. When it comes to the butt implants, yep.
And they go in through your booty hole. Like,
Right,
I was
right.
like,
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
No
girl, so
way.
that you don't get a scar.
Oh, no way.
That's like a crazy surgery. I was like, man, I would really have to hate my butt to do that. Like, and then they can flip around. Those things, I was like, those booties are weird. I don't know.
And they drop too.
Yeah,
but
they
yeah,
sure
this
do.
is a really big one. It's a big step. So he wants.
Okay.
He's like, if anybody's gonna do it, Annine will take that plunge. So we'll see. We'll see.
All
We're
right,
gonna
Dr. Joe. We'll see.
Dr. Joe.
Yeah, let's watch it. You guys want to see what it looks like? Let's
Yeah.
check it
So
out.
let's show you what this looks like. So this is what Annine has to look forward to.
California, and today I'm going to talk about rib remodeling, which is an innovative new technique to help narrow the waistline. A lot of people may have heard of rib removal, and rib remodeling is not the same as rib removal surgery. Rib remodeling is a less invasive technique, but it still achieves the same results of narrowing the waistline. In order to be a good candidate for
That's
rib
what I look like
remodeling,
now, so-
one has to have a BMI, body mass index of less than 30, and not be diabetic. Typically, good candidates for the procedure are people that have realistic expectations about what the surgery can and cannot achieve, and also people who generally take care of themselves, exercise on a regular basis, and perhaps have always wanted a narrower waistline, which is one of the goals of having the rib remodeling procedure done.
And what
Rib
girl
remodeling
doesn't want
surgery
that?
can be done on its own or more commonly in conjunction with high definition body sculpting.
Which is
In
what I'm
order
gonna
to
get
do the
done
rib
on top of
remodeling
it. That's what
procedure,
he's
2
offering
small
me.
Incisions are made in the back, and a special
Some of you
instrument
guys might
is
recognize him.
inserted
He's an
through the small
influencer surgeon.
incision, and the outer part of the 10th, 11th, and 12th ribs
Here
are
we
cut
go.
through in a controlled manner, and a controlled medical grade fracture is made, and then the rib is carefully repositioned or remodeled into its new location in order to narrow and bring in the waistline.
Yep.
The recovery process is a little bit longer than most other surgical procedures that we do in plastic surgery. The patients have to wear a corset for 3 months after the procedure.
Makes sense.
And light cardio can be done at about 6 weeks after surgery.
okay.
But typically, weightlifting cannot be resumed until 3 months after the procedure is done.
Okay.
Most patients
Well, you
are
better do
able
good on
to
that ab
resume
sketching
going
if I
back
can't
to
get
work
my
within
workout
2 to
in.
3 weeks
Yeah.
after having the procedure done.
Doesn't seem so bad when you watch it like that.
No, well, I don't know about that cast for 3 months.
I
Girl,
thought it
that's
was a
lot.
cast. That just looks like some Velcro stuff I wear anyway, so that's fine.
Okay,
But if it's
well.
a cast, I thought it was like a cast.
Like a
cast.
cinch, yeah, where
But
you
if
like
he's
can't
having-
get out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was. If it
Or
was
like
that,
a-
I'd be like, never.
Like a
get-
cast, yeah, like you can't
Like-
get out of, yeah.
Oh.
When I thought of cast, I thought of a cast.
Oh.
But that's like a Velcro. You could take that off.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in.
I might be
Sounds
in.
like, oh my gosh.
My
okay.
mom doesn't want me to spend the money on it.
Oh, I thought it was a collab.
It's a collab, but you still have to pay for your anesthesia fees
Oh.
and a couple other things. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's just see what you decide. But that looks like a big surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 3-month downtime. That's a thing. Because, I mean.
I'm going to get Tony to give me a bunch of stem cell after, and then I'm going to be perfect.
Oh, perfect. There
I'm going to
you
get
go.
rib remodeling, and I'm going to be
You're gonna look like an avatar,
And
like
then
what
I'm
we're
going to
talking
go to
about.
Kris Jenner, Steven's guy, and I'm going to go ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
and then we're not going to be able to tell the
Tony-
real you and the old you apart, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, is that her or
I'm
is
gonna
that
have
her
him put it
avatar?
every hole. So you can cut that out because we were just talking about putting in.
Oh
you
my-
had a hole or something in your
Yes,
face.
my bump. Oh my god.
No, but they do that with stem cell. They can inject it into the intimate area of women.
Oh,
I've had it done.
I actually did that this morning on
Thank
somebody.
you.
Wow.
You
there
have
go.
too.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've worked with such enough stem cell. You've been around many doctors. I mean, it's everywhere, and then they just put it in a syringe, and put it right up
Sure
there.
do. Yes, we do.
I've had it injected in my breasts,
Okay.
which was interesting.
Okay.
Stem cell. And
you
the
feel like it did
hairline and
anything?
everything. It did. He swelled it up. He was like practicing on me. I've had some doctors do some crazy stuff on me before.
Okay.
Speaking of rib remodeling, stem cell too. Like, yeah, so he just like took some stem cell and it was, I think it was, it wasn't exosomes. It was actual stem cell.
Okay.
And they just injected in my breasts.
And
And it just volumized them.
and they stayed that way, or did it live there, or not?
No, it
Okay,
was like
goes
a
away.
week. I want to talk about when I did the stem cell IV with Regen.
Okay, tell me.
That was the most insane experience. I felt like I was 13 again. So
Really?
I had
I need to get there. I keep telling myself I'm
it
going there, and
was
then
the
I
most
haven't made the
insane. I
time.
swear to God, do it. It was crazy.
Okay.
So I've done stem cell IV before, but I didn't feel like this. When I did it with Regen, it was like, I'm serious too. Like, so I just got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. It's called interstitial cystitis. It happens to women when they're in their 40s.
My daughter has that in her 20s.
It's really
I know all
horrible.
about
God
it.
bless her and God bless you because
It's
yeah,
terrible.
it sucks and it's
She went to the
painful.
physical therapy for it and all. It's like a permanent
Basically,
bladder
so
infection.
people are listening now. It's when your bladder lining becomes compromised and it starts to thin, so you can feel the urine when you're using the restroom. So I was originally talking to Alloderm about getting some stem cell done, and so I went to Regen and I got it done, and the pain was gone for
it?
24 hours. But here's the big thing: I worked out heavier than I'd ever worked out since I was 13, and I used to be a cheerleader.
Okay.
Like,
So
I'm
you
pointing
were-
at people.
Boom.
I'm like, it was
You're
the
like,
weirdest
boom, boom,
thing.
boom.
I was
Okay.
like, Mom, I woke my mom up at 10 o'clock at night because I went to the stem cell IV thing, got it done. And then by the time I got home, it was like 9. And then so I was like, Mom,
You
I'm
were
going
like-
to work out. Something's off. And I started working out and I was squatting, jumping squats up my vertical steps.
Okay.
And I hadn't done that since I was 13. I have chills.
Wow.
So I'm like, Tony, give it to me again.
Yeah.
I need another one.
Yeah.
You know? And then I feel like it lasted for about like 8 weeks after when it came to
Okay.
like, not that part. That was 24 hours.
Okay.
But the feeling of like being like better lasted for like 6 weeks after,
Awesome.
like more energized, better, like rejuvenated
Okay.
for like 6 weeks. And now I want another one.
Of course. That's what happens with all art, right?
And he has
More is
good
always
prices
better.
too, so
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
Because there's some doctors that have really high prices too that are great as well. Because I know you guys talk about both. They're both really good.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's about knowing the quality of it for sure.
yeah. But
So-
I don't want to talk about that. It was weird.
Okay. Well, hey, if
You
all
feel
of us
like go do it before like you on your anniversary date or something, man.
okay, good to know. Yeah.
I don't
anything
know,
for
man.
energy,
Like,
right?
do,
Be
do it before some like cool like. I heard that like Justin
Vacation or-
Timberlake used to do B12 shots before he would go and perform, so I used to go and do that. But
Okay.
now it's like different. Now you got to do a stem cell IV before you perform, or you're not
Okay.
doing things.
Well, I know I've heard. Who was it? One time, there was I can't remember who. Some rocker dude that would be up there. I want to say.
Steven Tyler,
Well, that's a different.
Lenny Kravitz.
No, but this guy lives in L.A. I want to say it was one of. Might have been Flea from
Ooh.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like had super jacked up knees to the point where he couldn't even move, and
Saved his
he's
life.
a big screamer about stem cells too.
Yeah, Tom
going-
Brady is huge screamer about stem
Yeah.
cell. He goes every like couple months
Yeah,
and gets an
so
IV
we just,
done.
you know,
and-
what my big thing is I want to make it affordable to the masses. Like you hear these big names, and everyone's like, "Oh, stem cells."
That's
Oh,
why I wanna
you have
go with Regen.
Lay down $30,000 to do it, because
Yeah.
then that's like, oh, never mind. I want to find a way to make it like, let's make all. I think DermFxers are like people that are like totally like, oh, I'll do it. Just make it where it's like affordable. So that's what my whole goal is to.
Yeah,
just
shout out
bring
to
it
my
the
guys at
masses.
Alloderm because they have those expensive IVs and they're great. And a lot of people want that. And it doesn't mean that there's any difference between the two. I mean, they could argue about it all night. Until Dr. Fretch gives me that IV, I'm not going to know. So he better give me his IV.
Okay.
All I can talk about is Regen right now.
Okay.
But I know that they're doing great things over at Alloderm as well. Like at their Newport location, they're, obviously like what even Tony talks about, when you do a stem cell IV and you have degenerate disc disease or you're, bound to a wheelchair, you could do stem cell injections in your spine and you can walk again.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I've seen it happen at Phoenix Body Sculpting Institute. I used to work with stem cell with Kelly Dodd's brother, Eric Meza, like 7 years ago.
Okay.
And, we've seen people walk after and stuff.
They can be amazing. It's just the who, what, when, and why, right?
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to put the investment there. Use a credit card.
Well, we were just talking about that too, all the different financing things too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, okay.
Oh, my care credit's max.
Yeah.
From all my lipo.
Oh my God, child. You are you're my favorite.
I
This
love
one.
you guys.
Oh,
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
What else can we talk about? Zac Efron.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Is
girlfriend.
that- okay.
Let's tell. I want to know. So I was
He's
scared.
so handsome. Did he? I hope AI.
I know you're the filler queen, so I was
AI.
afraid to bring this up. What do you think? No, now that's the real one.
Okay.
Let's bring it
see.
up. That's real. There's no AI there. She's giving you the real now. What do
Definitely
you think
looks like
he did?
He did his lips for show.
For sure, right? What else?
It's hard to say because he's much heavier now. I mean, he looks.
Yeah.
He looks like boyish. I hate to say this, but
It looks
is he
like
a
he could have done
drinker?
some steroids, or he could have drank.
Look at that picture. He looks like a bad drinker. I don't know.
I think she
Maybe
called
he's
a good
just
one.
chunky.
No,
I
I
don't
think you're
know.
calling a good one because we've all talked about this and studied this before I've asked you.
'Cause
I'm
if-
already loaded, girl.
Okay,
my
you
answers
are?
are
Okay,
loaded.
so
I just want to know
if
what you have to
That's
say.
filler. It's just really bad because it makes him just look fat and bloated.
Yep,
That's what
bring
I
it,
have to say
girl. This is
about
what
that.
podcasts are about. Be
Okay.
real.
I mean, he definitely
bloat.
looks like he's had filler like everywhere.
Yep.
Like he just looks like a big blob.
And that's what happens with celebrities. They can drink, and I love you, Zac Efron. This is the price you pay for having $1 million house. We have to talk about you now.
Right.
So,
well,
that's
he's
what
still
happens.
handsome. He just looks bloated.
So that's what happens is they drink and they do a lot of drugs, and then they go and chase filler in areas that they're when they're stressed out and drugged, and then they get better and their whole face is
I feel like I could really tell if I could see him talk. Like if you see the way their face moves, then I definitely can tell. But like in still shots, I feel like people can AI him so weird that you just kind of don't know. I wonder if he has a video of himself on his. Well, he's going to make himself look gorgeous on his own thing, right? We'd have to find him on somebody else's, I feel like.
Yeah, no. So I'm thinking that he had the jaw filler. It's 777751. Sorry. I'm thinking he got the jaw filler and the Botox here and the eyebrows to kind of lift the brows. I think he did like a full little beauty thing. And because he was so handsome before, that it just kind of like took him, you know what I mean? I
Like
think
he just
might
went
have-
overboard.
He just went a little
Like,
overboard.
fix me.
Yeah, fix
There
me. He had the money.
Look at him here. He looks normal.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny? I want to tell you guys. So I got Botox done in my chin at our last podcast.
Okay.
And it was overdone in the left side. It went down.
Okay.
But if you look at our last podcast, guys, my chin was completely crooked like this. You know, when you
it
get
goes
done like that.
Mhm, I do.
And I feel like I'd noticed that with him. Like he got a lot of Botox on one side, but yeah,
Okay, well,
that's our Zac Efron like
sorry, buddy.
situation. Yeah.
Well, see, talking, he looks super handsome and like young again. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
You have to do the pictures. He looks good regardless. You know, when you
Regardless, he is handsome. Regardless,
He looks good. You look good. Zac Efron, don't let everybody beat you up. You still look great. It's just what happens. If people were to take my California ID from when I got to give it to you guys, one day if I come
Okay.
back, I will give you guys or maybe I'll leave it with you guys before I go. But if you take my 30, and this would be like the worst thing that I would ever done on a podcast. I said some crazy stuff on podcasts about like Playboy and different bands I've toured with. But if I were to show you guys my 30th birthday ID to what it looks like a year ago, you guys would trip out. I had
Is
to
it good or bad?
Well, I went into a treatment when I was 35 for a little bit of a pill addiction.
Oh,
Yeah, and so when
You can tell.
and it was from stress. I actually was diagnosed with body dysmorphia when I was 33.
okay.
So, and I was completely sober. And when I got the body dysmorphia, I was actually on tour with Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
And I was comparing my hairlines to the other girls that were like the black girls. They would part their hair. They're like, Annine, part your hair. And I remember when I was a beauty pageant winner, I was 6 years old. I had chewed gum to fall asleep at night, and the gum fell in the middle of my hair, and I cut it out. And my mom would put crowns on top of my head, and I would keep cutting that piece of gum out, even though it wasn't there. And that's when I first got diagnosed with body dysmorphia.
Oh, no.
I was like 6.
Not good.
Yeah, and then so when I got into my 30s, it got worse when I was on tour. So speaking of like being beautiful and being put
you gotta
onto
keep it in check.
it's hard
No,
because
I
even
know.
I think that's what happened with Zac is because he was so gorgeous. You saw those photos for him before,
Yeah.
and he just wanted to do more because
I
it
know.
started to maybe he got less gorgeous.
You think you do.
Yeah.
But you can always be super gorgeous for your age. And especially as a man, men get away with so much more than we do. I mean, we have one new line a day and it's like, oh my God, we're but you got to keep your head in check for
It's
sure.
true.
Because you find, that's honestly when I try to tell women, like, don't get into that body dysmorphia thing because you're lying to yourself and that's how you end up looking weird. I
It is a lie.
really try to preach it every day to so many women that I see and I'm like, no, girl, it's not real.
Yeah,
check
it's so
yourself. It's
weird.
not real. And they can't hear it.
It's
But
something that
it's a
happened when you
fight.
were younger. Because for me, it's what happened when that piece of gum was there, and I loved myself, and I was this beauty pageant winner. And then my mom cut it out without taking the peanut butter and doing it correctly. She just cut it, so I had a big chunk there, and so I didn't want it to grow out or grow in. I was too young to know the difference. I just
Okay.
didn't want it to be there anymore, so I just kept cutting it.
Oh my
And nobody
God.
was there because I had a single mom, Italian single mom, bless her heart. She thought it was a phase, but it was full blown body dysmorphia.
Oh my gosh. Well, keep yourself checked too with all these surgeries. Maybe you don't need them. Check here first.
That's why you
Right?
got to come to DermFx, you
Yes,
guys.
I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like it, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you. I will
That's why
tell
you
you
do
the truth.
podcasts too as an influencer because your people will tell you on your podcast
Yeah.
to be real.
I want it to be real. I think all of us.
Joe doesn't want to hear you say that though.
Well, I don't know. If he does, if he's a good plastic surgeon, because
Yeah.
if you're fueling yourself off of somebody's dysmorphia,
Oh yeah, no, we don't want Joe to think that. Yeah,
No, then that's not
The
good.
rib remodeling is definitely something that
you don't think you need it. You just want it.
yes.
Okay.
I'm not in that place anymore.
Because you don't need it.
If I was in a bad body dysmorphia place, I would be worried about my hairline. That would be the first thing. Isn't that weird?
Well, probably whatever scarred you at 6 years old is where it went.
Yeah.
So, but just, yeah, that could be a whole other podcast. I
Yes,
think
we
can
could talk about that.
But the most, I'll tell you right
Because
now.
it does go into different directions.
It does. But the most traumatized women in the whole wide world are ones that were beautiful young because
know.
you're never going to be beautiful for 30, 40, 50, 60. That's what I'm preaching to these ladies. I mean, some of these ladies, I'm like, oh my God, you're drop dead
The
gorgeous for
cat
50.
lady. Have you seen the before? We did that last time,
sad.
right?
Yeah.
That's how I watched. Yeah, it's so sad.
I want us to love each other like with that, whatever skin we're in, right?
Yep.
You should be
That's
happy.
why I was glad that we talked about Zac today because I was like, I wanted to just be like, everybody, it is good social media because you see the before and afters. And ladies, now you can be like, oh, I want to ask my injector what she thinks.
Yeah, there you
rather
go.
than saying, hey, out of your
Do
own
this.
body dysmorphia,
Hey, do
I.
that.
Yeah.
No, but it's a fight. Let me tell you, in that chair, I've injected 1 billion body dysmorphia chicks. And I go, listen, I'll do it. But I know that you're like in some spin here that's not real.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to get this done regardless of what I say.
Right.
And so I'll do it. But let's put that aside and talk about what you actually is real and not real.
Yeah.
So, I do have a heart for women that go through that big time. And I don't think
Yeah.
a lot of people understand it, but I have a heart for them. And I don't ever want anybody to be in that place because it's just
So yeah, I went
not
to
good.
treatment. I went
Well,
to
good.
treatment. I put myself into treatment. It was a place called Able to Change, and I called it an adult vacation. And it's funny because Bam Margera, do you guys know who that is from VH1? He's a friend of mine, and he just got sober.
Oh, good.
And he went into treatment at 40. So it's like you never know. And it's really not what we talk about. It's not the addiction that's really the issue. It's usually what's underneath it. And
Oh,
for me, it was
100%.
OCD and body dysmorphia. I actually talked about it on Tony's show, Financial Fridays. I've always been open about this with everybody. I think
Well,
it's so
good.
good to be open about
no, it
the
is. 'Cause
reality
most
of
people,
yourself.
it's their deep, dark secret.
Yeah. No, you
So
don't
in
want
that room, I get a lot of bursting into tears and stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's so true.
anyway, well,
So, yeah, I'm
super
doing
glad that you're good, and I hope everything's going to be good for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And Zac, we
keep
love
you-
you, but we're hoping you're not overfilling. And if you are, come see Mama Bear for some Highland X that dissolves everything.
Exactly.
And all right,
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and congrats on your new magazine. And,
And
we will
I will
see you.
tomorrow for my Diamond Glow facial in
Okay.
Dana Point.
I can't wait.
And then July 27th for your expo. Thank
Happy
you for having
birthday,
me.
and we can't wait. All right,
Thank you.
everybody. See you soon. Thank you.